Back at it.
What's going on, great people? Girl is standing, doing something different.
The Atlanta
in the building.
wannabe superhero, Fani W.
Well, she
Fani
was
Willis.
at one point, at least she thought she was.
Tried her best to get President T. Trying to get Mr. T out of there. And y'all know I'm talking about Mr. T, President T. So she made her demise. She's meeting her demise when you try to go so hard at what skeletons you got going on in your closet, lady. So I want you to read this. We're gonna play this little clip first, but I want you to read this regarding what's going on. I know most of y'all might know or might not know, but y'all about to find out.
Well, I'm sure they know because this is where it all started down in Georgia.
Information developed by that investigation, a Fulton County grand jury returned a true bill of indictment, charging 19 individuals with violations of Georgia law arising from a criminal conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in this state. The indictment includes 41 felony counts and is 97 pages long. Please remember that everyone charged in this bill of indictment is presumed innocent. Specifically, the indictment brings felony charges against Donald John Trump, Rudolph William Louis Giuliani, John Charles Eastman, Mark Randall Meadows, John Cheeseborough, Jeffrey Clark, Jenna Lynn Ellis, Ray Stallings Smith III, Robert David Cheeley, Michael A. Roman, David James Schaefer, Sean Micah Tresher Steele, Stephen Cliffgard Lee, Harrison William Prescott Floyd, Travion C. Cootie, Sydney Catherine Powell, Kathleen Austin Latham, Scott Graham Hall, and Misty Hampton, also known as Emily Misty Hayes.
Okay. So read this.
Okay. So that was a clip just of her
about what she was going after.
Telling everybody who she was. Yeah. What's the title?
Georgia DA Fani Willis had an affair with prosecutor on Trump case.
Well.
Read that.
Okay. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis had an improper and clandestine relationship with the married special prosecutor who assisted in securing the Georgia grand jury indictment against former President Trump, a co-defendant in the election interference case alleged Monday. Wow. So obviously that was a conflict of interest.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay. The bombshell court filing made by former Trump 2020 campaign official Michael Roman argues that Willis should be disqualified from the case and the charges against him dropped because the district attorney chose to appoint her romantic partner, who at all times relevant to this prosecution has been a married man, to the case. Roman contends that Nathan Wade, a private attorney with the Atlanta-based Wade and Campbell firm, used some of the nearly $654,000 in legal fees that he's been paid by the Fulton County DA's office for his work on the Trump case to take Willis on lavish vacations to Napa Valley, California, Florida, and the Caribbean. But if this is if this is money that's paid to him, why do they care about where he spends it? It's his money, right?
Keep reading.
Mr. Roman moves the court for an order disqualifying the district attorney, her office, and the special prosecutor from further prosecuting the instant matter on the grounds that the district attorney and the special prosecutor have been engaged in an improper clandestine personal relationship during the pendency of this case, which has resulted in the special prosecutor and, in turn, the district attorney profiting significantly from this prosecution. Oh, at the expense of the taxpayers. The 127-page filing states. Okay. So now I see the problem. Can't do that. Accordingly, the district attorney and the special prosecutor have violated laws regulating the use of public monies, suffer from irreparable conflicts of interest, and have violated their oaths of office under the Georgia Rules of Professional Conduct and should be disqualified from prosecuting this matter. It continues. Wow. I mean, did she not think that this was not going to come up?
Apparently.
Roman's filing claims that sources close to both the special prosecutor and the district attorney have confirmed that Willis and Wade had an ongoing fling, and that Wade filed for divorce in Cobb County, Georgia, a day after his first contract with Willis commenced in November 2021. In addition, the district attorney and the special prosecutor have been seen in private together in a personal relationship capacity in and about the Atlanta area, and believed to have cohabitated in some form or fashion at a location that neither of them owned, the filing alleges. The motion argues that Willis' failure to disclose her alleged relationship with Wade while paying him for his work on the Trump case with funds that he allegedly used to vacation with the DA could amount to honest services fraud, as well as a predicate act which could result in a RICO charge against both the district attorney and the special prosecutor. What? Oh my gosh. Trump, 77, and Roman were both hit with racketeering charges in Willis's case against them and the 17 other co-defendants under Georgia's Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. Roman served as the Trump re-election campaign director of election. Gotta go back up. Director of Election Day operations in 2020. In the wake of the former president's 2020 loss, Roman allegedly joined an effort to put forward states of pro-Trump fake electors to reject President-elect Joe Biden's victories in key swing states such as Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, and Nevada.
All right. So as y'all can see.
Wow. I mean, it was a little bit more to read, but you guys finish it.
No,
that
was it.
Gosh.
That was it. It was a bunch of articles, a bunch of ads. So the whole time, so she Queen Rico, but it looked like that's a possibility they could run a RICO against her. Allegedly.
Backfired. What was she thinking? I guess apparently they weren't thinking.
I think
maybe they didn't think it was going to come back up because clearly they knew. I mean,
I think this lady thinks she's above the law. I think Fani felt like she was above the law. And if she can, the magnitude of her position and the person she's going after, she feels above the law. And the person that she has locked up right now, she feels above the law.
Well,
but you saying you using the state funds to take trips. You gonna
money.
She gonna be. I think they gonna be able to pull her card based on that. That's enough for them to be like. We could throw this out. Look what she got going on. We could throw it out because things like that will happen. You'll be doing this and they find that one little hook.
Well, I don't think they're gonna let this slide though.
I think they're gonna throw it out.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, right. I'm saying because of this situation and the GOP have been looking for things in regards to her to be able to say, okay, she still didn't act, they felt like things weren't done all the way right in this whole Trump crap they have going on down there in Georgia, then I definitely can see how they can use this.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope they do.
I hope they do too. And all it takes is a little bit of evidence that interferes with the main case to throw something out. That's just that I believe she's gonna be, and that whole case is gonna be disqualified for that action.
We'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be that, but they need to definitely do something.
Because they look at if you move unethically, how do you say it?
Unethically.
Unethically. Unethically. I'm sorry. If you move like that on your personal situation. With the state funds, they're going to be like, well, how could you move with this whole case in this situation? That's how I think they're going to look at it.
Yeah.
So 2024, be on the lookout for them woman to be kicked out of her seat and this whole thing in the Georgia side of it be
squashed.
squashed.
Yes, that would be absolutely wonderful.
It'd be squashed.
Moving on, so
It'd be
we can get the real matters at hand.
In order.
Yes.
So
wow, that's why you can't be doing stuff a certain kind of way. That's why you can't,
exactly,
be moving prematurely.
Exactly.
And you don't have all your ducks in a row, but yet you're going to kind of squeeze and finagle your way.
Exactly.
And you don't have all your I's dotted and T's crossed.
Exactly.
That ain't it. That ain't right.
So
that ain't right.
Be on the lookout for that switch and watch they wipe that out. They close that out. This whole ballot thing ain't gonna go nowhere with trying to remove from the ballots. All this stuff is junk, smoke and mirrors, man. All right, man.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe, don't take a nose out, but comment down in the section below.
If you want some more.
It's 2024.
Let's go.
Bye.